Buckeye Nation, what's poppin'? Crazy Dog coming at you once again on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel with some Buckeyes basketball transfer portal news for you, as Jake Diebler got himself another one earlier today, as former Duquesne guard Jimmie Williams officially committed to Ohio State. Of course, he was on a 2-day visit that spanned from yesterday to today, and the vibe on Buckeye Twitter was that Jimmy was going to commit. And sure enough, he did. Now you take a look down below at his stats: 15.1 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, averaging about 3 assists, shooting 46% from the field. Overall, really good. Like, damn good. Now, of course, you look at the school he played for. Oh, Duquesne? Where the hell is Duquesne at? It's in Pittsburgh. In fact, it's practically in the shadow of PPG Paints Arena. Yeah. But people are going to look at Duquesne and think, ew, man, Duquesne, bro, are you serious? Well, the A10 ain't no slouch of a conference. Let's be real, right? I mean, let's take a look at the teams that he played this year. Not to mention, of course, he played at South Florida. So he's played some decent competition before that, too. But I mean, he played St. Louis. They've always been solid, right? Of course, St. Bonaventure, George Mason, okay, Rhode Island, Loyola Chicago, Dayton, always a really good team. VCU, of course, Davidson, Canisius, Nevada, Boise. Yeah, they played some decent teams. They played Villanova, and he scored 18 on them. Yeah. But, yeah, of course, the most intriguing thing is, I believe he has 1 year left, or maybe 2 years. I saw somewhere he was a fifth-year senior coming up, so that's interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But he is, of course, from Solon, Ohio, right outside of Cleveland. So Ohio native, going to play for the big boys at Ohio State. And you look at this team right now, I like it. I know they haven't made any like top tier marquee, acquisitions in the portal like we all wanted them to. But honestly, give me like a lot of these, middle tier to like low high tier guys, that are ballers that can come in here and go crazy. But then it's like, oh, but we could easily get a power 4 kid or two. Yeah, they could. And you end up with Aaron Bradshaw. I mean, give me these like small school kids that straight up come out here and ball the hell out for Ohio State, right? Then have us go out and get Aaron Bradshaw, pay him a lot of money, and have him stink up the joint. That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah. They've been interested in some top tier kids. Don't get me wrong. It's just, of course, those kids are highly sought after, and Ohio State just isn't going to pay for them. Not to mention, the reputation of Ohio State basketball, it isn't the greatest right now. It's not like Ohio State football. At this point, Ohio State football can go out and get whoever the hell they want in the portal, because they're always fighting for a national championship. Like, literally, if they really wanted to, they could literally win it every year. I mean, look at the freaking haul Ryan Day and company got this year. That tells you, if they want to pay big money for players, they will. I just don't think they really want to pay for big money players for basketball right now. And honestly, when you look at Jake Diebler's job security, I wouldn't necessarily say he's on the chopping block this upcoming season, but if they have another disappointing year, man, it's going to be hard to justify keeping him, right? Because let's take a look at what Ohio State has done over the years since Diebler took over. Right? Real quick here. I'm looking it up right now. I mean, let's take a look real quick. Of course, we're coming off a March Madness appearance. Got eliminated in the first round by TCU. Very disappointing. And that was our first appearance with Jake Diebler. The last time they made the tournament was 2021-22, where they lost in the second round. That was Chris Holtman's essentially his third to last year, because he lasted 2 more years after that, and he got fired late in the 2023-24 season. Diebler took over. The team went on a nice little run, missed the tournament though, but they had a lot of positivity going. And to Diebler's credit, they did, improve from 2024-25, but now you gotta keep building and improve on this year, because Bruce Thornton, who is arguably the best player Ohio State has seen in many, many years, had 1 tournament appearance. 1. And he got first rounded. Now, he didn't do that well in the game, but they got first rounded. Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Ohio State does without him there. Right? I'm intrigued. Although I do like the team that they have built so far, and I know they still got some holes to fill. We'll see how they do that. I know there's some interesting names that are still out there in the portal. In fact, let me actually check just to see if they've maybe offered anybody, because the cool thing about On3 these days, you can actually see who teams have offered. Yeah. The last big name I saw that we offered was Jalen Harrelson, who, of course, went to Tennessee. Yeah. That's a bummer. That was a big old bummer. Punch to the chest, man. I thought we had a legit chance at him. Now, there's one name I've got my eye on, and that's Abdi Bashir, I believe formerly from Kansas State. That dude is a bona fide sharpshooter. If you manage to land him, if he's even still out there right now as of the making of this video, I haven't checked, but if he's still out there and you're able to land him and you put him on a bench as like a 6th, 7th man, like for the Cavs, put him in like the Sam Merrill role, right? You have him out there with some of the other guys and just watch him go nuts off the bench, right? When John Mobley needs a breather, you bring in Abdi Bashir and just keep the onslaught going. But I think he wants to start, so we'll see exactly what happens with him. If he's even still out there. I don't even know if he's even out there in the portal. He might have freaking committed somewhere, and I just did not know. Let me actually take a look at the portal stuff real quick. It's what I love about this website, They have a whole section dedicated to the portal. And yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I am not freaking, looking at it off camera. But overall, I like what Diebler has done. They just gotta have it translate to actual games. The team on paper looks good. I need to see it come together on the court. Right? Because you look a couple years ago, when they did get Aaron Bradshaw and those guys, that team looked really good. And look what happened. Right? I think Ohio State's being really cautious so that doesn't happen again. Or they pay big money for a player and then he goes out there and stinks. I mean, they essentially burned money with that Aaron Bradshaw acquisition in the portal. They essentially threw money away with that one. Big old waste of money. So let's take a look and see if Bashir's even still out there. He might not. He might have committed someone. I just didn't know. Which, if he did, that's on me, because I just straight up did not know. Oh, no, he hasn't yet. Okay. Okay, he has not committed anywhere yet. So if they were able to land him, that'd be cool. I know he was talking to Ohio State recently, but I haven't heard anything since. But yeah, I like what Ohio State's been doing, and we'll see what other moves they have in store, because I think they still have a couple holes to fill. So yeah, Jimmie Williams committed to Ohio State today, and I like it. I like what they've done. Like, again, they haven't really made any top tier, signings in the portal, but these are some solid players that have potential, right? They come at reasonable prices, and they could go out and get buckets. Like, for all I know, Jelavic could go out there and be a walking double-double. Maybe Justin Pippen goes out there and averages maybe like 12, 13, 14 points a game, and, maybe goes out there and actually looks like a really, really solid player. But my problem is we haven't gotten anybody that can fill the shoes vacated by Bruce Thornton. Unless they think someone that we already have can do that. Which I don't know about that right now. All right. But let me see if Ohio State has offered anybody else. Almost got sidetracked completely. So you look at Ohio State's portal journey right now. They've brought in Justin Pippen and Andrea Jelavic, and then Jimmie Williams. Tyson Chapman just recently committed to Utah, and Devin Royal went to Villanova, which is interesting because I remember seeing a crystal ball for him going to UConn. So, Villanova, it's a good spot for him. But let's see about offers. Let's see if any new offers have popped up. Probably not, but you never know. Doesn't appear so. Yeah, okay. Yep, no new offers have popped up. So I'm sure we could see some names pop up eventually, but overall, not the worst portal class I've seen. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. And I'll see you guys in my next video, whenever that may be. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog coming at you on the Fucking Crazy YouTube channel. Let's go Buckeyes. Welcome to Columbus, Jimmy. Let's get it. That being said, let's go Bucks. OH. I'm Crazy Dog coming at you on the Fucking Crazy YouTube channel. OH. I'm out. Bye-bye. I like this a lot.